Hi, guys. So, I know it's been a while. It's been a long time, actually. I'm sorry. But anyway, since I am damn near bedridden after my surgery, um, I'm not going to start recording realistically until like October. So, I said, you know, I've been harassed in a good way. Um, been pretty much just harassed and stuff like that about, new videos and just new material. So I'm like, you know what? Since I'm really not going to be doing anything anytime soon, at least not until October, I can just give you guys like mini vlogs, right? And so I felt like, what better way to know me or get to know me, right? And by doing this session called Bare It All. Now, I did a Bare It All episode. I forgot what episode it was, but for my first season. So if you go to my YouTube channel, it'll be there. It's called Bare It All. So for me, Bare It All, that just means that it gives you guys the opportunity to ask me questions, whatever question you want. Keep it cute, of course. And I will answer as truthfully as I possibly can. Scout's honor. So I had 82 questions. It was actually a little bit more, but a lot of the questions like kept repeating itself. So I narrowed it down to 82 questions. I narrowed it down to 82 questions. I cut off the repeats. And so I shall begin with no further ado. So again, this is called Bare It All. And this is just me answering your questions on whatever it is that you want to know about me. So, got my handy dandy notebook. First question. All right. Would you ever be in a committed relationship or just be a free spirit? Okay. I am a free spirit, definitely. But of course, I want a committed relationship. Now, when it comes to a relationship, I do have a way of how I would like to do things as far as the type of dynamic that I would want. And just to make a long story, I don't want to be poly or anything like that. I'm not a swinger. I don't do that swinging shit. I'm not a swinger. I don't do poly. None of that stuff. But I will say that as far as the dynamic goes in my relationship with my partner, I would love for him and I to explore together. Okay. I would like for us to, have fun together. And even if that fun means having threesomes with other women, and I'm all for it. Now, is it something that I have to have? No. Is it a necessity? No. But my partner will know that I am bi and I'm into stuff like that. And it would be nice for him to be into stuff like that as well. You gotta spice up your little sex life every now and again. It's not something that I'm gonna want to do all the time. You know what I mean? But every now and again, I definitely want to see my guy fucking somebody, slutting her out. It turns me on. So there's that. But yes, I do want to be in a committed relationship. I can be with one man. Okay, question número dos. What are your pet peeves? Bad hygiene. Hands down, bad hygiene. Bad hygiene. And that comes body odor, breath, lack of shower, nails, dirty fingernails. I can't do it. Especially like when I see men that have that long pinky. Oh, I hate it. I hate it with a passion. So those are pet peeves. Another pet peeve of mine that I have is when, let's say you and I are having a conversation and you're asking me a question, right? Allow me to answer the fucking question and don't interrupt me. So that is a huge pet peeve of mine, when I'm constantly being interrupted, but you want me to answer the question. What do you want me to do? You want me to answer the question, or you want to shut the fuck up? And that's a pet peeve. Okay. Number 3. I'm just gonna take my glasses off. I be fake seeing. How do you stay in a positive state of mind all the time? To be honest with you, my mind is not always in a positive state. I know I have that bubbly personality, and a lot of people think I'm always happy, but that is bullshit. I am not always happy. I have a therapist that keeps me sane. I have friends that keep me sane. I have my brother. I love my brother. He's like my backbone. I talk to my brother about lots of things. He keeps me sane. It takes a village. It really does. And I'm not always at my best. I suffered. I've always suffered, at least as a teenager. From when I was like 14 and up, I suffer from anxiety, severe anxiety and depression for various reasons. I feel like we all have some fucked up shit in our past, but yeah, I'm not always happy. Don't believe that. Don't believe that I'm always happy, because I definitely have my moments behind closed doors where I cry myself to sleep, where I'm depressed. I don't like to be alone. So yeah, so there's that. Next question. How tall are you? I'm 5'10". And what's your goals? What's your goals you want to accomplish for next year? My main goal for next year is to move back to Dallas. So that is the only thing that I'm concentrating on right now for next year. I already have my career, which I do love. I've been doing it for 11 years. I'm in aviation. So definitely moving back to Dallas is like my number one thing for 2026. So we gonna do that. I'm gonna still stay in Texas though, but you know, I don't know. It's just something about Dallas that I love. My kids are there. My cousin is there. One of my best friends is there. I have friends there. I love Dallas. I prefer it over Houston, by the way. Let's see. Do I like to travel? You must be new, so I'll forgive you. Yes, I love to travel. I love to travel. I travel all the time. All the time. Like, a plane is my Uber. That's how much I travel. Like, at least every other week or every week, depending if I, have stuff to do with my group. What qualities do you look for in a person when it comes to dating? Oh, I was just talking about this today with one of my followers, and then forgive me, I totally forgot your Instagram name. Qualities I look for: someone who is nourishing, like, just like and I know it sounds strange sometimes, especially because you know how women are like, oh yeah, I'm very nourishing and caring or whatever. I want the same thing in a man. Like, I want my man to care about me. Someone that is non-judgmental, someone who is able to communicate and express their feelings, someone who is actually able to see me. And I'm going to explain that. When I say see me, I mean someone who actually wants to be with me because they want to be with me. I don't want someone who doesn't want to be here. I do not want to be an experience. I am more than an experience, right? So I'm very careful. I'm very careful when it comes to dating. Other qualities, I would like the man that I meet to be a leader. You got to be a leader. I want to be led. I want to be led. I'm tired of leading. I will lead when the time is appropriate, but I want a leader. I want someone who is able to, I don't even want to use the word common sense, but I feel like nowadays common sense is not common, but I don't want to use that word. At the end of the day, I just want to be loved on. And I don't want to be the center of your world. I want us both to have our own lives. I want, and self-confidence. That's one quality that when it comes to me, dating me, you have to have self-confidence. I do not have the time, capacity, or anything to constantly hold your hand and give you reassurance. It's not what I'm here for. I am here to bring more joy into your life and vice versa. In my life, it may not be the perfect life that I have, but I have a damn good life. And I just have a lot of love to give. And I want the same in return. And I don't want it to be forced. So, yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's other qualities or whatever, but I mean, I'm not trying to talk your fucking ear off anyway. Let's see. Número siete. Who are you? Your journey to this point in life. That's a good question. Who am I? I am resilient. I am a really strong-willed woman. I am someone who has gone through her own hurdles. I've definitely been through some stuff. Not worse than others, but I've definitely been through my own journey. I've been homeless with my children when my kids were smaller. I've been homeless twice. My back has been against the wall quite a few times in life. But if it's one thing that I've learned is that I have learned how to get up off that fucking wall. I've learned how to figure it the fuck out. I'm from New York, so we hustlers. We learn how to figure it out. I just thank God that I have not ever sucked a dick or gave up the pussy for a little bit of change. So even when I was homeless. So I thank God that I've never had to go down that route. You know what I'm saying? But yes, I feel like at this point in time, I am a woman that is comfortable, very comfortable in her own skin. And I just don't give a fuck about what people say anymore. And that allows me to live my life the way I want to live it. I feel like in this life, I have a lot. I am a grateful woman. I'm a thankful woman. I have a beautiful support system. You know what I'm saying? I was raised with so much love. So I'm lots of things. I think I'm a cool chick. I can be a dickhead, and I definitely can be the type to not listen. But that's because I've been alone for a long part of my life. And so sometimes when you're alone for so long, it's hard for you to listen. But I'll be paying attention. But it gotta be that right motherfucker to come along and tell me what to do, if you know what I mean. Okay? Let's see where we at. Number 8. What made you so open to talk freely and in detail about sex? Wanting to share my journey. So a couple of years ago, right, my best friend and I, Kasha, I call her wife, her and I started a podcast. It was called BBW Central. This was before I ever moved out of New York. And so her and I, we started it with our best friend, Eric. And it's one of those situations where a lot of people, I feel like sex even till this day is taboo. It was taboo then. I feel like it's still taboo now, depending on what it is that you're talking about, right? But this time in particular, now that I'm older, I feel like a lot of times couples do not know how to properly communicate and talk about sex. It's like sex is like a foreign thing, and I'm not understanding why. I love the topic. Sex is not something that I do regularly. Shit, I go weeks or even months at a time without having it. And that's because I'm not with anybody, nor am I dating at the moment. So, I'm not, just because I talk about sex and I love talking about sex doesn't mean I'm a fucking cock monster. Like, I'm not a nympho. I don't have sex on a regular basis. I know how to keep my legs closed. I just love to talk about the topic, and I love hearing, I love it when I get DMs from my followers saying like, yo, like I felt that, or damn, like you said it and I thought it, and it makes me feel like, okay, well, I'm not the only one in this world that is having the same thoughts as I am, or has had said experiences as I have. But I'm very open. I'm a very open-minded woman. I'm an open-minded person. Verbally, I'm very open-minded, as y'all can see. And it's just, it is what it is, you know? And I'm just one of those types of people that if you don't like, if you don't like what I'm saying, turn the channel. Easy. Turn it. You don't have to listen to me. I'm a regular schmegular degular chick. I am nobody. I am no better than nobody. You can tune me out for all you care. But yeah, I I am who I am, and when it comes to talking about sex, I just enjoy it. And my whole thing is sex is just, it's not just the act. It's also, when you talk about sex, you can talk about relationships, you can talk about hygiene, you can talk about mental health, you can talk about, you know, emotional health, you can talk about all of those types of things. So it all correlates together. Number 9, are you single? Like a motherfucking dollar bill, nigga. Okay, number 10, what color toes you got on now? White toes for the hoes. But I'm not a hoe, though. I want to be a hoe for a guy, though. For my man, I want to be a hoe. And I'm going to be a nasty hoe. I'm going to be... Let me tell y'all something. The day I get into a relationship, I'm going to be the nastiest, sluttiest whore to my nigga. Okay? I'm just that type of woman. He ain't got to tell me when to suck his dick. Okay? A nasty hoe, I tell you. What's the most out of the box thing you like in TV, movies, and music? Most out of the box thing? Anime. When it comes to TV, a lot of people, I still surprise them till this day that I like anime. Movies, I'm a horror fanatic, so horror is my genre. That is my motherfucking genre. I like gory shit. Like, I like splattered blood and like psychotic shit. It's just what I like. And as far as music go, out the box, I don't think that there's anything out the box when it comes to music. I listen to everything. I even listen to fucking Korean music. I don't know what the fuck they saying, but the shit sound fire. It's fucking sound fire, especially the beat. I mean, that's what I can go to, because I don't speak it. Korean, Japanese. There's certain like hip hop, Japanese, and Korean music that are fire, and some fucking some R&B, like Korean music, fire. Gotta expand. But R&B is my favorite, and I still listen to like 90s. You know, I still listen to my 80s, and I still listen to obviously late like 90s, early 2000s. I still listen to all of that shit still till this day. So sometimes when I hear a song and I'd be like, oh, that shit is hot. They'd be like, oh, that shit came out a long time ago. I'm like, nigga, when? But that's because I'm still stuck in the past, but whatever. That's just me. Let's see what else. Number 12. What is it that attracts you to someone? How do you like someone to show interest in you? It's all about approach. When it comes to me, it's all about approach. And the reason I say that is because I get approached a lot on Instagram, and I would understand why sometimes men would approach me in a sexual manner because of what it is that I talk about on my podcast. But don't do it. Don't do it. It's just entertainment. Instagram is not a real place, ladies and gentlemen. It is not a real place. It is not a real place. I am all about in how you approach me. Approach me like a gentleman. I don't give a fuck if I talk about how much I love sucking dick and how fat, like, and juicy. I don't care how graphic I get. Come to me properly. Period. Get to know me first. You know what I'm saying? Like, all you know and all you're listening to and viewing is the sexual aspect of who I may be. But that's about it. It doesn't mean that I want to fucking talk about sex all goddamn day when I'm not on Instagram, because that's just not it. You know, just have a simple conversation with me. What attracts me to someone? I love someone that's humorous. I love to laugh. I love to fucking laugh. Laugh my panties off of me. Okay. What else attracts me? Again, just how a man approaches me, how a man talks to me. I'm a excuse me, sexual. Let me sip on some water. I'm a sapiosexual and I love words. I love words. I love to talk. I love to communicate. That's how you get me. Just have a simple conversation. A simple conversation will go a long way. And you got to be attractive. Let me just tell you that right now. Don't think that you're going to come to me with all these words and dictionary and oh, let me talk to her. I have to find you attractive, my love. Period. I gotta find you attractive. Just like you find me attractive, I also have to find you attractive in order for us to click. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna leave it at that. 13, when is your birthday? It is February 15. So I'm gonna be 43 next year. What turns you on and off? What turns me on? The way a man speaks to me, a man's biceps. I will drool. Okay, there is something about a man's biceps that I just can't. I just love it. I just love a man's bicep, a man's back. Ugh. Ugh. I love me a stocky motherfucker. I love my men stocky. I like them stocky. Oof, it's just something about ooh. A beautiful smile. I love a man's smile. Oh my God, I love it when men smile. I love it when a man smells good. Man, and y'all know what I'm talking about. I know you have smelled either a woman or a man, and you're just like, I will fuck you. Okay? I will fuck you. Turn off, like I said earlier, bad hygiene, long fingernails, dirty nails, someone who treats someone less than. I don't like to see that. A selfish person, that's a turn off. Don't like that either. Number, 15, something you love that nobody knows. I love gay porn. And when I say gay porn, I mean man, like man on man. I do. I like it. I like it. I like it. I'm sorry. It doesn't mean that my partner has to like it, obviously, and it's not something that I'm going to like, make my partner watch. Not at all. It's just something that I like. It turns me on. I like watching a guy suck dick. I like watching men take dick. And it be the like the juicy buffy niggas too that I you know what it is? Oh God, that hurt a little bit. You know what it is? It's a mental thing. It's something about watching a man dominate another man and making him just his bitch. I'm gonna leave it at that. Number 5, I'm more fucked up. Fucking what number are we in? Oh shit. Anyway, look, I don't even know. I wrote chicken scratch. Next question. What have you always wanted to do as a child that you still haven't done as an adult but need to? Play the piano. I was just talking about this yesterday with my friend Corey. And Corey, he plays the piano professionally. He'd be on tour with Jason Derulo and stuff like that. And I want to learn how to play the piano. That is going, and I am going to put that for a goal to start learning how to play the piano next year. Yep. Jot that down. 15, when did you know that you were the most beautiful, seductive woman on earth? Oh, sweet. Nah, let me stop. I just found out, I guess. I just found out. I just found that out right now. Yeah. I am not. I appreciate you though. I think that's a beautiful thing. I appreciate it. I'm always humble. Like when I tell y'all, when y'all be complimenting me, thank you. Cause I be having my moments when I be feel like I feel and look like Rasputia. So thank you. I appreciate you. But no, I feel like I know that I'm beautiful. I consider myself to be beautiful. I consider myself to be pretty, and I consider myself to be attractive. But I ain't the baddest bitch in the world. You know what I'm saying? There's always somebody better than you. Let's see. On to the next one. Oh, somebody said go to when talking him through it. So my homegirl has said she's pretty much, she wants to know, like, I guess things that I say while I'm talking him through it. Let me tell you something. And this is why I like conversation. This is why I like words and communication, because I'm a shit talker. During sex, I like to hear him. During sex, I like to hear myself. One of the things that I love is come inside of me. And if I know he's about to come in me, I'm going to be like, baby, you know I deserve that come, right? I've said it before. Works like a charm. Like Lucky Charms works like a charm. Daddy, like, especially when I'm sucking dick, oh my God, I will look him in the fucking eyes. It's my dick, right? It's my dick. I miss my dick, Daddy. Let me stop being nasty. But it's just something about talking and stroking a guy's dick. You know, ladies, just once, you know, set the mood, and just lay next to him, or have him like lay on top of you, and just start stroking his dick. Just stroke his dick, nibble in his ear, talk to him, tell him how sexy he is, you know, tell him how much you've missed him, tell him how, you know, just talk to him, like give him encouraging words of endearment. You know, baby, you did a good job today. You know, thank you, baby. Like, you know what I'm saying? Be appreciative, all while you're stroking his dick. Talk to him. You know what I mean? Like, Daddy, like, you know I need you. I mean, whatever it is that you want to come, that wants to come out of your mouth, just do it. Just like make him feel good. Just stroke him. You know what I mean? During sex, I love it. I even hit him with a little bit of Spanish. You know what I mean? Hit him with a little bit of Spanish. But you have to. I think talking is important when during sex. It's so important. I don't want to be with a man that doesn't talk. I don't want to hear you just go. I don't want to hear you just breathe. Don't just breathe. Like I need words to come out of your mouth. You know what I mean? That way I know you are enjoying me and I am enjoying you. But we'll have a little session one-on-one, girl. I'll let you know what I really be saying. How's your healing process coming along? Thank you for asking. It's really good. I haven't had pain in a while. And for those who don't know, I had the gastric bypass surgery on the 17th of July. I was having stomach issues. I was having really bad acid reflux. I know a lot of people don't go through that, but those who know what the fuck I'm talking about. And it's painful. And my medication that I was taking for it no longer was working. And so I ended up finding out when I went to a specialist that I had a hernia in my stomach. And so pretty much it was like a reconstruction of the stomach and by way of the gastric bypass. So there's that. But I'm doing really, really good. I'm not obviously 100% healed, but I am doing really good. 18, what is your favorite go-to restaurant? I don't have one here actually here in Houston, there's one called Hugh's Cooking. Authentic Chinese food. I try to go there as many times as I possibly can. They can have all my fucking money. Asian food is my favorite type of food. When I'm in New York, my go-to, I have two of them. One is in Harlem that my brother and I love to go to. It's also a Chinese restaurant. It's called LaSalle's. Is it called LaSalle's? LaSalle. I forgot. It's on 120. It's on 125th and LaSalle Street or some shit like that. I forgot the name of it. But me and my brother, when I'm in town, him and I try our best to go there as much as possible. And then there is my friend Cisse, which is the owner of the restaurant. And shout out to my wife. She put me on to that restaurant. It's called Ponte Bistro. It's on 132nd Street and 7th Avenue. That is my go-to. There is a restaurant in Austin, Texas. It's called Asian Fusion. Fucking fire. One of the best fucking old fashions that I've had. Smoked old fashions. Oh my God. I bought my father there. My cousin Denise, shout out to you. She came while I was out there working. She came to visit me out there. Food is so good. Soup dumplings were one of the best that I've ever had in my life. Um, that's just to name a few. As you can see, I like to eat. Let's see. Next, do your fans actually speak to you when you meet them in public or just stare like weirdos? I've actually had quite a few people definitely speak to me and stop me and, hey, you're that girl, whatever. I think this one time I was in Nashville and this one girl just went ape shit on me in a good way. Like, she was like, it's almost like if she was starstruck, and I felt so weird because I'm just like, I'm not a celebrity. But I'm so grateful and thankful. And like, I talk back. Like, even in my DMs, I talk back. People talk to me and I talk back. So if you see me, if you recognize me, talk. You can talk to me. I'll be talking back. Just don't be running up on me and shit. Cause I hit. So if I feel like I'm in danger, I'm fucking you up. I'm just telling you know that right now. How old are you and why did you venture into sex therapy? I'm 42 at the moment. And I guess to you guys it's sex therapy, but I'm not a therapist in no way, shape, form, or fashion. I do not have any type of certification on anything sex. My wife does though. My best friend Kasha, she is definitely a sexologist. She calls herself a sexologist, but she is certified as a sexologist. I'm not. I just talk about what I know, what I've been through, and my opinions about sex and what I like about sex. All up here. That's it. I am in no way, shape, form, or fashion any type of therapist. What made you open up about yourself? What made you open up about yourself and how's therapy going? Like I said, just knowing that I'm not alone when I talk about the things that I talk about. I'm not alone. I know I have had plenty of women, and including men, who have DM'd me and was just like, yo, I wish I could be as open as you. I just can't. Either they can't because they're afraid to be outcast in the family or friends. What they do as far as work. I had this one lady, she was she's in the political field, and she was just like, I wish I can be as open as you, but I just can't. And it's okay. I'll be open for all of y'all. What made you, sorry, I already did that. Sorry, you said how therapy is going. Therapy is great. So I started therapy actually a couple of years ago. Then I started it again this year in January. Therapy is great. I love my therapist. Shout out to you. My therapist, I love her. Man, listen. I love my therapist, okay? She puts a lot of stuff into perspective. And sometimes I feel like we need help. And when we need help, it's okay to seek help. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Let's see. How tall are you? I'm 5'10". Ever thought about writing a book? I have thought about it. I know my cousin Melvin has been asking me to write a book for years now. And I hope I get there one day. Are we going to date Question 24. Are we going to date someday? My love, the answer is no. Okay, on to the next one. Favorite city to visit? New Orleans. New Orleans, baby. Hands down. Food? Fire. Fire. Next. I wonder what it would be like to give you a big hug. I actually feel really good. I do. I feel really, really good. And my skin is soft. And I smell good. So, it'll be like hugging a unicorn. A fuzzy one. What inspires you? What inspires me? Lots of things. My friends inspire me. My family inspires me. My kids, they inspire me. I have a really good support system. And I know that I walk this earth knowing that I am loved. And that inspires me. Like, for real. And myself. I feel like you gotta give yourself credit. Anytime you do something, give yourself credit. Give yourself credit. And I give myself grace at the same time because I know that I'm not perfect. But I will say that overall answer, my support system that I have inspires me to do better, to be better, inspires me to live comfortably in the skin that I'm in with no regrets, no matter what decision I make. What makes you smile? Food, dick and food. Ever been to Philly? Of course. I was just there a couple of months ago before I went to Amsterdam. Throughout your travel, what is the best place you've had food at? New Orleans? Nah, but that's domestically. Domestically, I would say New Orleans for sure. Internationally, damn, I don't know. Internationally, damn, who did I go crazy for? I will say this. When I went to this one time I went to Morocco with my homegirls, right? They have the best tea that I've ever had in my life. And I still till this day cannot find it until I go back. And one day I will go back. And their KFC? Bro. Their KFC? The one we got in the United States. Trash, basura. And the only reason I tasted it was because people, you see like on Instagram and shit like that, people are saying like, yo, like make sure when you go international, make sure that you buy like what the fast food here in the States, buy it out there. That is a difference. Recommend. But yes, the food in Morocco was really good. Let's see. What's the freakiest thing you've done? You must be a new follower too. Go search it. I'm not gonna talk about it again. A guilty pleasure you haven't shared before. A guilty pleasure I haven't shared before. I don't know. I don't think I have a guilty pleasure. I'll get back to you on that one. I don't think I have a guilty pleasure. I don't know. I don't know if I do. What's your ring size? I think an 8. I think. I don't know. I'm always losing weight and gaining weight, so I don't know, but I think it's an 8. Do you like pegging men? You want to know something? If I can be very honest with you, I've never pegged a man. I've been offered 50 trillion times, but I have not yet, till this day, ever pegged a man. It just hasn't happened. Every guy that wants me to peg them, they're just far. They're just so far away. What's your top 5 favorite movies and why? Definitely Harlem Nights. It's a fucking classic. So I would say Harlem Nights, The Way We Were with Barbara Streisand. It's a fucking good love story, okay? It has political shit in it too, but I just love it. It's such a good fucking movie. It's such a good fucking movie. And I ain't gonna say it again. The Notebook. Should I say more? The fucking Notebook. Tear fucking jerker. That was an amazing love story. That till this day, it makes me cry. Howard the Duck. Now, I know what you're gonna say. Damn, that shit is old. Fuck you. I like what I like. Howard the fucking Duck. Okay? And last but not least, all Freddy Krueger movies. I'm a Freddy Krueger fan. Because again, horror. That is what I like. And if you don't agree, then I don't give a fuck. Those are mine. My top 5. I already said my current pedicure color, white. What is your fantasy vacation? My fantasy vacation is Thailand, and it has been Thailand since I was a kid. Thailand and Egypt. Those are my 2. But I'll actually be going to Thailand next year for my annual pajama party. Every single year with my traveling group, I throw a lingerie/pajama party. This year we did Dominican Republic. Last year we did Colorado in Denver. And next year we're going to Thailand. So look out for those pictures for next year in May. Do you have a high tolerance for pain? Not at all. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Not at fucking all. Do you hear me? Not at fucking all. I like a little bit of pain, but not too much. I will fuck you up if you don't overdo it. Now, like during sex, I love being choked. I love being slapped. When I tell you I love it, and it's like once I feel the heat, I just turn into this animal, into this fucking savage, yo. I'm just like, at that point, I know that I'm owned. I know that I'm being controlled. I love that shit. Just don't hurt me. Don't overdo it. I'm going to answer a few more questions because I'm going to make 2 videos because y'all gave me 80 something. Favorite childhood movie? Legend. I don't know if you guys may know about the movie. It was an 80s movie. It was with Tom Cruise. I believe it was his second film that he ever made. So he was young as fuck. It's called Legend. And I don't know if you guys have seen the that devil, that red devil. I'm telling you, old school movie. The movie is just fucking fire. It's a good fantasy movie, and it's a childhood favorite. Number 40, Demon Slayer or Attack of the Titans? Demon Slayer. 41, are you attracted to big, dark chocolate with above average facial hair? Now, when you say big, oh God, it hurts when I'm laughing. When you say big, what are we talking? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Because I've made it very clear that I do not like fat men. I've dated fat men, and these men were fine as fuck. Fine as fuck. But they dicks was small as fuck. And I'm not going back down that road no more. I'm not doing it to myself. Not only that, but I don't, like when you fucking me and you on top of me, I don't know. I don't want your tits. I don't want you. Listen, there's a reason why I say this. There's a reason why I say this. I've been there and I've done that. I do not want to date a fat man. If your stomach is hanging and if your stomach is touching the steering wheel, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Sex, it will never be. I don't want to hear it. I'm pretty sure a lot of you, for those who don't know, I've definitely had an experience with a fat man where his dick was so small, it never went in. He was fucking my thighs. And he didn't even realize that he was fucking my thighs because my thighs were just, it was juiced up because like he was eating my pussy. And so all of that down there was just wet. And he was like in and out. And I moaned like, I moaned like he was fucking me. Because what am I going to do? What am I going to do? We're going to finish it off. You going to come. You made sure I came. I'm going to make sure you come. And my thighs definitely made sure that motherfucker came. To this day, he don't know if he fucked my thigh. He don't know he fucked my thigh, but he fucked my thigh. Never again. Never again. Never again. Number 42. Can I take you out tonight? No. What is your top 5 bucket list? On my bucket list. To go to Thailand. To learn how to play the piano. To go to Egypt. Bucket list, bucket list, bucket list. I want to go to Japan. That is on my bucket list as well. And to volunteer more. I want to volunteer. This year coming up, I would like to set myself up to where I am volunteering more. Whether it be, at a food bank or like at an animal shelter. I just want to volunteer more. Last question. Because I'm sorry, I've been babbling. I'm already at like almost 45 minutes. What is your perfect night out? and in. My perfect night, my perfect night out, I've always wanted to, perfect night out, I don't know what it would be. I feel like it starts with the person that I'm with. It starts with a connection, an energy. If it's there, it doesn't really matter what we do. Um, I've I've been in situations where the connection was there and we did the bare minimum. Ice cream. We went out for fucking ice cream. And the night was just perfect. It outside was beautiful. It wasn't hot, it wasn't cold. I had my favorite ice cream, which was Jenny's. It was the perfect date for me. Um, I will say this, when it comes to a perfect night in, it would consist of course, someone that I'm into and vice versa. He's into me. Um, Cooking, like a home cooked meal. I love to cook. I love being in the kitchen. I don't always have to be outside. Um, so yeah, me cooking or him cooking or us both cooking. Maybe there's a recipe that he saw or I saw and then we cook together. I think that'll be dope. I think that'll be beautiful. We can set the scene in his living room, right? His or my living room or whatever. And, you know, I can have like, if there are lamps, we can throw like a red, like something red over it, or we can get a red light so we can like kind of get the mood, and we can have candles all over the living room. And we can, depending on, you know how sometimes you have like those coffee tables in the middle of like the living room, we can like use that as our dinner table instead of like the actual dinner table, and we can just like sit on the floor and eat. You know what I'm saying? Some wine, some R&B, you know, some old school R&B, 90s R&B, laughter, a deck of Uno cards, because I'm about to fuck you up with some Uno, you know. So I think that would be perfect. Uninterrupted, no phones at all, just us, just conversation, just, you know, a vibe, a fucking whole vibe. Some dessert, or I can be dessert, or his dick can be dessert. His dick can be dessert. Yeah, his dick can be dessert. So anyways, but yeah, that would be it. When it comes to like a perfect night outside, I personally feels like as long as you are with someone that you enjoy, someone that you know you want to be around, that you don't give them the side eye like, ugh, you again, you're gonna have the perfect night. Have I had the perfect night? I don't know if I have. I don't know if I've had the perfect date. I don't know. I would love to like do a helicopter ride. I will say that. I've always wanted to do like a helicopter ride, like at night and stuff like that. You know, see the city or whatever the case is. I think that was dope. Like dinner and scenery and, you know. But yeah, so that's like the first half of the questions, because y'all went in on these motherfucking questions. I'm gonna give you guys a part 2 tomorrow, and I just want you to know that I appreciate you guys. I do, because for some weird reason y'all listen to me. as crazy my eyes are starting to hurt, as crazy and giddy and eccentric and goofy as I am, and sexual, and just all of these types of things, and bubbly, and sometimes bitchy, because I could be bitchy. You guys follow me and you guys listen to me, and I just appreciate you guys. I do. I appreciate you for wanting to learn more about me. I appreciate those that do follow me. I appreciate you for not judging me. We are living in a very judgmental world. I am very aware of that. And I am very aware that not everybody is going to understand me. Not everybody's going to take the time to understand me. And not everyone is going to give a fuck about what I have to say. So thank you. Thank you for being here with me. And I'll give you guys part 2 tomorrow. Have a good night, guys.